Hi, it's Spoon Phillips, and I have come out to Maury's Music in Coaldale, Pennsylvania, so I can show you this amazing Martin D-28 Modern Deluxe. This is the ship of the line of the new Modern Deluxe series, which debuted at Winter NAMM. It has the same solid tone woods as the standard series D-28 and HD-28, but it has all kinds of upgrades that make it a very special guitar indeed. Not only does it have really cool vintage looks and the vintage tone system used on the top and bracing, it has a new vintage deluxe neck profile, wooden bindings, beautiful flamed European maple bindings, abalone inlaid stylized logo, gold-colored Waverly open-back vintage-style tuners, beautiful high-color abalone for the vintage diamonds and squares fretboard markers. It even has abalone side dots that work very well under stage light. And it has these beautiful golden Evo frets that are made with a special alloy that is stronger than traditional frets, sturdier, so it stands up to fret wear a lot better. And that's on the outside. On the inside, you have Adirondack spruce bracing that is forward shifted and scalloped in the Golden Era style, which removes more wood from the braces than the standard scalloping. So it's Adirondack GE bracing that has been torrified with Martin's vintage tone system. That's a feature that has been exclusive to the Authentic series. So we have torrified bracing to go along with the torrified vintage tone system top. So this spruce has been treated to their proprietary torrefaction. What that does is they call it aging the wood. It accelerates the aging of the wood. So under a microscope, the cells of this wood look closer to wood that's been seasoned for many years, decades in fact. And the target age for the Modern Deluxe series tops is about 70 to 80 years. What that really does is it gives it a much more open sound, greater depth. The sound doesn't just skip along the top like most brand new tight guitars. It's already opened up. And the guitar will continue to sound better and better as the years go by, as the glues settle, as the joints really settle in, and the bracing and the bridge plate and the top really start working together. These braces, by the way, have been put in place with natural protein glue, which sinks into the wood for a superior bond, and it's better for the energy transference between the bracing and the top. Now, the energy coming from the strings that gets to that bracing and the top is going past two very special features. You have liquid metal bridge pins. Liquid metal is an actual brand name for a product that is essentially a very special glass. It's a metallic glass. So it's called liquid because it has an amorphous structure to its molecules. It's not a traditional crystalline lattice that you get in normal metals, so there's no weak points in it. It's basically a smooth molecular structure, so it's really good at absorbing energy and transferring it without losing any energy. So you have the energy going through these liquid metal bridge pins, so by the time it gets to the bridge plate, almost no energy has been lost, and the bridge plate itself is a special carbon fiber composite. It's two very thin plates of carbon fiber that are sandwiching a thin plate of torrified Adirondack spruce. So it's extremely stable, so it's not going to get chewed up as the years go by from the string ends. But also the torrified spruce has already had the inherent moisture removed from the torrefaction, so it's not going to shrink and start to fall apart as the years go by like a traditional maple plate will. And most important, this carbon fiber composite bridge plate has much less damping on the string energy than the traditional bridge plates. So you're getting an increased volume and sustain. They've used these liquid metal bridge pins and the carbon fiber bridge plate on a variety of special editions and limited edition Martins over the years. So the technology has definitely been proven. The bridge pins definitely increase volume. Everything just sounds really alive with these guitars in the Modern Deluxe series, and part of that has to do with the neck. The vintage Deluxe profile is based on a very special guitar in the Martin Museum, a 1930 OM45 Deluxe that has what I feel is the most comfortable guitar neck I've ever played. And I absolutely lobbied Martin to start putting that neck on more models than just the OM45 Deluxe Authentic 1930, and they finally have. Now this guitar has their modern high-performance taper, so it does have a 1 3/4 inch width neck at the nut like that old OM, but it's only 2 1/8 at the 12th fret, so it's still a sleek modern feel to it. But that profile at the back is it's a low carve by vintage neck standards. And the apex of the neck, instead of going straight down the neck like modern guitars typically have, it's actually skewed. And so what that means is the bass side and the treble side are not the exact same shape, and it changes as you go up the neck. And it's designed by some genius back in 1930 to fit right in that groove of your thumb, no matter where you are on the neck, so that the neck is adjusting to the hand rather than forcing the hand to adjust to the neck. And most people who pick these things up, they would just say there's something unusual about the neck without really knowing what it is. It's actually rather subtle. And unless you see when you see the relief mold that they made of that old neck, it's much more obvious. But the bottom line is it's extremely comfortable to play, really fast. You can play one of these things for hours. It's definitely my new favorite Martin neck. And combination of the bracing and the torrefaction and the bridge plate and the pins, the beautiful tuners, the fabulous comfortable neck, the solid wood binding, really a modern Martin that is truly deluxe. And these things will just they will compete with any banjo and fiddle out there. So just listen to this.